Todd and Julie Chrisley were spotted running last-minute errands just before they are scheduled to report to their respective federal prisons tomorrow, January 17, 2023. Julie Chrisley runs errands with Savannah and her mother. On Monday, the Daily Mail shared photos that revealed Julie Chrisley running errands around the family's hometown in Brentwood, Tennessee. The photos were reportedly snapped over the weekend. In the photos, Julie was spotted shopping for groceries and furniture with her daughter Savannah and her mother Pam Hughes. Julie opted for a casual look, rocking a solid black tracksuit. She was photographed casually filling her grocery cart as she made a few different stops at different shops with her daughter and mother. Todd Chrisley ran last-minute errands too. Todd Chrisley was also photographed making a last-minute run to the post office on Thursday. In the photos, he sported a black and white striped t-shirt. Later on, Todd was joined by his wife Julie along with his children Chloe and Grayson. On Sunday, they were photographed by paparazzi cameras once again as the couple headed back home together. Todd was reportedly sitting in the passenger seat of the vehicle. They report to prison tomorrow. These last-minute errands happened just days before Todd and Julie were slated to report to their respective prisons. Just last week, Todd and Julie filed a motion to be granted bail during the duration of their appeal. The bail was denied. Todd and Julie also motioned to extend their surrender date another 21 days. But the motion was also denied. So Todd and Julie Chrisley are expected to report to their respective prisons tomorrow, January 17th. As those who have been following the news know, Todd and Julie were both convicted of fraud back in June. Their sentencing hearing took place 5 months later. The sentence came as a shock to many as Todd received 12 years and Julie received 7 years. Both Todd and Julie were also ordered to do 16 months of probation as well. Todd Chrisley has been ordered to report to the federal prison Camp Pensacola. Julie was originally ordered to report to Federal Correctional Institution Mariana, which was just 2 hours away from Todd. She, however, has been reordered to report to Federal Medical Center Lexington in Lexington, Kentucky. Federal Medical Center Lexington is described as a facility for both male and female inmates that is equipped to provide mental and medical health care. In a surprising turn of events that sent shockwaves through both celebrity circles and the fans who had followed their tumultuous journey on reality television, Julie and Todd Chrisley found themselves running last-minute errands before embarking on a journey that no amount of scripting could have prepared them for, heading to the Slammer. The couple, known for their wit, charm, and often over-the-top antics on Chrisley Knows Best, faced the sobering reality of prison sentences as they navigated the final moments of freedom before surrendering to the justice system. As the couple stepped out of their lavish home, a stark contrast to the confined spaces they were soon to inhabit, the paparazzi swarmed like bees to honey. The flashing lights of cameras and the incessant questions painted a surreal backdrop to what seemed like a scene lifted straight from the dramatic twists of reality television. Yet this was no scripted narrative. It was the unfiltered reality of legal battles and the consequences of financial mismanagement. The last-minute errands, once mundane in the grandeur of their affluent lifestyle, now took on a poignant significance. The couple, with their signature style, moved through the checklist of tasks, a mix of practical necessities and symbolic gestures that hinted at the impending changes in their lives. First on the list was a stop at the local grocery store, a place they had frequented countless times, though never under such scrutinizing gazes. The shopping cart, usually filled with gourmet treats and indulgences, now held the essentials for survival in a different kind of reality. The reality of prison life. It was a stark reminder that despite the glittering facade of their celebrity status, the Chrisleys were bound by the same basic needs as any ordinary person. As Julie and Todd moved through the aisles, the atmosphere was tense yet oddly subdued. Their usual banter, the quick-witted exchanges that had endeared them to fans, was replaced by a somber acknowledgement of the gravity of the situation. Each item they picked off the shelves, canned goods, toiletries, and the simple comforts of daily life, seemed to carry the weight of impending separation and the uncertainty. Usually just a face in the crowd of many transactions, now played a pivotal role in this unscripted narrative. The exchange of pleasantries took on a bittersweet note as Julie and Todd navigated the awkwardness of these ordinary interactions in the extraordinary context of their impending incarceration. The mundane act of paying for groceries became a symbolic gesture, a reminder that their lives were about to take a sharp detour from the familiar. From the grocery store, the couple made their way to the post office. The stack of envelopes and packages they sent off carried messages of love, support, and perhaps a touch of farewell. Friends, family, and loyal fans had reached out, their words a digital lifeline connecting the Chrisleys to the world beyond the looming prison walls. The post office visit, tinged with an air of finality, became a poignant reminder of the community they had built and the impact their journey had on those who had followed them faithfully. In the midst of these errands, Julie and Todd faced the prying lenses of the paparazzi, capturing every moment for a curious audience hungry for the details of their dramatic lives. The images, splashed across tabloids and social media, depicted a couple straddling the line between fame and the unforgiving reality of their legal troubles. Yet in the midst of the chaos, a glimmer of humanity shone through, the vulnerability of two individuals grappling with the consequences of their actions. As the couple loaded their purchases into their luxury SUV, the contrast between the opulence of their lifestyle and the impending confinement was stark. The vehicle that once symbolized freedom and mobility now seemed like a temporary escape from a fate they could not elude. The drive back home, a journey they had made countless times, felt different, a prelude to the journey into the unknown that awaited them. Back at their residence, the couple faced the daunting task of packing for a stay that was anything but a vacation. The wardrobe that had been a canvas for their extravagant fashion choices now gave way to the practicalities of prison life. The glamour of designer labels and tailored suits was replaced by the stark reality of institutional uniforms and the limited personal belongings allowed behind bars. The air in their home, once filled with laughter, echoed with a sense of impending emptiness. Family photographs, mementos of happier times, served as poignant reminders of the life they were leaving behind. The familiar surroundings that had witnessed the highs and lows of their reality TV journey now bore witness to a different kind of drama. The quiet moments of reflection, the unspoken goodbyes, and the heavy silence that settled in the rooms. Amidst the packing, the couple shared moments of raw emotion. The laughter that had been their trademark evolved into tears, hugs, and whispered reassurances. The weight of the impending separation seemed to hang in the air, and the facade of the television personas cracked to reveal the vulnerability of two individuals facing the unknown. As they prepared to leave their home, the sanctuary that had sheltered them from the storms of public scrutiny, the couple acknowledged the complexity of their emotions. The love and support they had received from fans and the tight-knit community around them became a source of strength, yet the uncertainty of what lay ahead cast a shadow on even the most heartfelt farewells. The drive to the courthouse, a journey that typically would have been a routine commute, now felt like a pilgrimage to a destination defined by legal proceedings and the inexorable march of time. The courthouse steps, once traversed for red carpet events and public appearances, became the stage for a different kind of performance, the unfolding of a reality that no amount of editing could alter. As Julie and Todd entered the courthouse, the throngs of onlookers and the presence of the media created a spectacle that surpassed the drama of their reality TV ventures. The legal proceedings, a culmination of a journey marked by financial scrutiny and legal battles, unfolded with a sense of inevitability. The couple, now stripped of the glitz and glamour, faced the consequences of their actions with a stoic resolve that belied the emotional turmoil within.